Before the House is the Committee of Conference report on House Bill 1459. The chair recognizes the member from Mount Vernon, Representative O'Brien.
Madam Speaker, we've just celebrated Memorial Day, and yet this bill attacks one of the core freedoms, the freedom of speech, for which our soldiers have been laying down their lives for now centuries. Madam Speaker, if you don't know why the hallowed heroes of 1776 left a trail of their own blood as they walked through the snow on Christmas Day to the Battle of Trenton, then you might just vote for HB 1459. And Madam Speaker, if you don't know why the remains of young Americans lie at rest in the fields of Flanders and the shores of Normandy, then you might just vote in favor of 1459 and to suppress political speech that you find objectionable. But, Madam Speaker, if you know why the bones of our young people lie to this day in the jungle rot of Vietnam, and their blood lies spilled in the sands of Iraq and frozen in the snows of Afghanistan, then you will show their courage and protect, as they have done, our essential freedoms, including the freedom of speech, by voting against this outrageous attack on political speech that is HB 1459. Madam Speaker, what do we know? We know that the First Amendment has become troublesome to those who, in the righteousness of their belief, do not need the inconvenience of vigorous public debate challenging them, and therefore seek to ensure that dissenting voices will not be financed. We know that HB 1459 lies in the tradition of the discredited Alien and Sedition Act of 1789, the Sedition Act of 1918, and the 1950s loyalty review panels that dismissed government employees because they held wrong political beliefs. But do we know whether New Hampshire will now make the same mistakes? Do we know if the road back from this suppression of political speech, if we do pass HB 1459, will be as hard as those earlier attempts? Do we know enough to avoid this mistake?